It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, here we go. It's time.
Boom! We're doing it.
I got 2 bones to pick with you, Froggy. I'm gonna take 2 of your 4 legs right now. Number 1, this went out with the date of 2/24. Okay, it is not the 24th. That's number 1. Number 2, can you see? We're doing the Blunder years. And what the hell intro did you play?
It's time to blunder! Woo! The Blunder years, back before all the beer made him age 50 years. What a tragedy. The Blunder years, just before that buffoon went and totally ruined his career. Let's cheer.
Hi, welcome everybody to the Blunder years. All those beers ago. Where did he go?
Great. Now they're going to be talking about this on Reddit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. And hit like, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Welcome everybody to the Blunder years. All those beers ago. Mike Morse with you. The Reverend Bob Levy with you. I'm here with you. Frogs in the back. Discount on. Really carrying all the way to this network at this point. Fire Mike before Frog. How about both on the same time? How about that?
That'd be cool.
Frog too busy being a fancy boy. Oh, hello. Yeah, of course he is. You know,
I'm gonna get a thin belt.
Hi, I'm Joe. And
Doesn't
I'm
he
a
look like one of those
fancy boy.
bitches that runs around with a thin belt that just hangs?
Oh yeah, you're a thin
Looks
belt
like.
bitch. Yeah.
Dang
That's what
belt,
you are.
bitch. Bam, bam,
That were you,
bam.
Joe?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
You are a dope, Joe.
My belt is a perfectly normal size.
You're not, so I doubt the
Yes.
belt is. Listen,
Wraps right around my size 21 jeans.
that intern can't start fast enough. You ain't kidding.
Unbelievable.
All right, listen, we got a fun little Blunder years for you here. We have yet to watch anything from the Channel 9 era. That was the loudest sip ever.
Well, now I can't sip. What the fuck? First I can't have ice.
so
Now I can't
loud.
sip.
It was
Jesus Christ.
so loud. All right, so now
Why don't you put the microphone in your cup? I think that would be easier.
There's too much sugar in it.
it'll ruin the mic.
I'm having coffee today. Coffee and Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, stand back. But halfway through this show, he's gonna light up like a Christmas tree. And
Oh, I
halfway
already
through the
did.
4:00 show, he's gonna. I was gonna say he's gonna pass out, but
went into another cave for a cookie thing. Look at the size of that treat. Caver's cookies. The cookies can't be beat. They'll make you happy. They'll make you smile. They'll make you laugh for a longer while. Caver's cookies. The cookies you love to eat. Hit up Caver on Twitter.
All right. So we have the beautiful Channel 9 show, Newlywed Game, where John was a contestant with his Channel 9 girlfriend at the time. What was her name again? I forget.
Victim
Karen.
7.
Karen, that's right. Yeah, which he has gone on record as saying that he pretty much harassed her into going out with him. So I'm excited to get into this. I know you guys are. Shout out to all of you here in the chat. 200 plus. Thank you for joining us. Hit like, hit subscribe. Well, you're subscribed. What am I talking about? Hit like, and
Hit
sit
Joe.
back and enjoy. Yeah, hit Joe, will you? Wake up.
Let's see.
Hello and welcome to the Sternlywed Game, where Howard Stern tries to prove that he has a better relationship than anyone on his staff. And now, here's your host, the single and available Robin Eubanks.
So there's Howard Allison. There's Dan Foreman, the producer.
That was Cleon Jones.
There's
Welcome
Jonathan.
to the Sternlywed Game. Let's meet our contestants. Our first couple, secretly dating for the past 11 months, Stuttering John and production coordinator Karen Harris.
Finally, a normal-looking collar.
Wow.
It's probably hers.
Couple
You think he's using her shirt?
Probably still has that T-shirt.
Probably does.
number 2, married 14 years, Howard and Allison Stern. Reluctant couple number 3, married 10 years, senior producer Dan Foreman and his wife Robin. Couple number 4, living in sin for 5 years, Fred Norris, King of Mars, and his lovely princess, Allison Furman. So Howard, why are you up there? Aren't you the host of this show?
Oh, Robin, obviously I am not the host tonight. Tonight I am here to prove that yes, me, Howard.
That hair is, I mean, Bob, if you could, would you have head of hair like that back then?
Yeah, I'd buy it too. I'd buy one too.
You would? You'd pay for one?
No, I'm not. You know what I mean? I look good with a little longer hair and short too. People say too. You know, you people out there.
Why haven't we ever seen that?
Because it doesn't. I've done it all.
Ever.
I don't
Said
have to
ever,
do anything anymore.
Ever.
I'm happy. I'm happy sliding into the grave now. It's all good.
That's the spirit. Hey, l'chaim, everybody. Drink up.
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Yes.
I have the best relationship out of all of our staff.
Uh-huh.
As a matter of fact, playing against us tonight are Stuttering Stupid John and Karen, who has fallen in love with John. Karen works on our show.
Yes, she works on the show.
Karen, isn't it true you hid your relationship?
That's true.
You hid your relationship for 11 months from John? Are you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed by John?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
You are not embarrassed. And why for 11 months did you deny going out with John?
For many reasons. Because this soap, I'm here right now. I shouldn't be here.
Well, John, this is your dream girl, right? Yeah.
That's what most women come to the realization with John after a while that they do not want to be there and they shouldn't be there. And this is no different.
I've done Karen since the show first started.
What is that?
I've done Karen since
Karen,
the show first started.
Karen,
Damn it!
You must be very proud right now. All right. And by the way, I'll also be competing against our producer, senior producer, Dan Foreman. Dan, how'd you get a broad to like you? That's right, Dan. And, ironically, Robin, you're the horniest member of the show, and yet you are not up here playing.
I can't be up there.
I can't believe it.
That's smart. You know what I mean? That's using your brain. So you're going to lock it down when you can run around town and
You can't have a piece of prime rib next to you.
exactly.
That's your date.
Fun to watch
Yeah.
Stuttering John when he stuttered, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, back when when the switch was on all the time.
But, Dan, this is your beautiful wife, Robin. Dan, how long have you
Imagine for a second he doesn't stutter, right? Like he put it on to get the job or whatever.
Sure.
Okay, let's just say that. So you think about it, he'd have to spend the whole day stuttering, even off the air around these people. Otherwise, it would have come out a long time ago that he's full of shit when it comes to stuttering.
What do you mean?
So that's why I actually tend to believe that he is a stutterer, but I think nerves had a lot to do with this back then because he was so nervous being on the air with Howard. Rightfully so,
And
but who
probably
knows?
he let it go more than he.
Yeah, he
did
didn't.
afterward.
And I'm sure, like he says, he's learned like tips and stuff on how to deal with it. And stuff. Oh, sorry, he teaches everybody how to beat it. When he starts talking like that, that's when you're like, he's full of shit. This is the one guy that has the key, the secret to stop stuttering.
Well, I'm sure every stutterer has,
10 years.
figures out little tips, things
Sure.
that help them. So
Yeah.
of course,
10
John
years, do you-
is the
Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking for, Bob?
That Doodle wants lunch money. I got my other jacket and I got nothing on me now.
All right.
You think you know your wife?
It's like picture in picture. You're watching one event and there's another event going on in a smaller picture.
Better than I know
Okay,
my wife?
hello.
No. Do you think you will win? No. You do not think you'll win?
I do.
Stuttering John, do you think that you and Karen, only knowing each other 11 months, do you think that you can win?
Yes.
Oh, you do? You guys think you can?
Yeah, I think we're
You
gonna
guys
win.
hardly know each other.
Yeah, but we talk a lot.
I see. Well, also, I must say tonight, Robin,
Yes.
I'm honored to be playing against the King of Mars himself, Fred Norris. Allison and Fred, of course, were on our show. We gave Fred his bachelor party. Allison, what happened? After Fred's bachelor party, you guys called off your wedding. What happened?
Yes. I don't know. I got scared. No.
Did you get scared or did Fred? I mean, we're all scared of.
Everybody's accent is so heavy back then. It's wild.
This looks
I
like
don't
it's
know.
from the 70s almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's because all the equipment at Channel 9 was from the 70s.
Yeah. True.
Everybody sounds like that. Remember that podcast that used to go on at Sirius when we would do Miserable Men? It was like the Godfathers.
Oh, right.
And it was just like, Big Pussy and another
yeah.
guy from all the mob movies.
Yeah.
Hey, why that guy talk like this? You know, that one
And they're
guy.
eating sandwiches.
They had a catered layout
Oh my
I think they did it Sunday night. Every Sunday night, it looked like it was a cooking show.
It looked
happening.
like Little Italy. It really
It
did.
really did.
I
They were
mean,
in
I'm
the
sure they
fishbowl.
got
Yeah,
all
they were in the
from there.
fishbowl when you walked in, and it was like, holy shit, there's Big Pussy, and you're like, that's the guy from Goodfellas. That's the guy from such and such.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm like, how's that guy not recording commercials for every show on Sirius? Do that 7 a.m. Howard Stern show.
That's true.
We can understand that.
Yeah, we can understand you being scared of Fred. But really, what happened? What went wrong?
Nothing happened. Actually, we were never planning on getting
Shut up.
married. So,
Pimp hands
I
strong.
can't believe it.
This is
Look
going
at
to be a
Fred.
good episode.
Wow. And it's always the ones that don't talk a lot. Am I right?
You don't have
You got to
to.
watch out for them. Mike.
What happened? Did his antenna go limp? Fred, what went wrong, really?
Hold on. Listen. Wait, where'd it go? God damn it. What? Listen here, Haku. Somebody did talk like that. Piece of shit.
What went wrong? I don't know.
can I speak?
Yeah.
Google old Italian guy with a weird voice.
Are you
Nothing
afraid
went
to
wrong.
speak in front of Fred? Does Fred stop you from speaking?
Sometimes. No.
You guys met as a result of the Howard Stern radio show.
Yes.
And it was going along. You guys have moved in together.
Right.
We had the bachelor party. You announced your engagement. You announced the fact that you would be married within the year. What happened?
Nothing happened. We just, we're going to do it when we're ready to do it.
Are you afraid that maybe Fred is not the right choice for the rest of your life?
No, he's the right choice.
Then what happened? Why would you reject him?
I like not being married.
You do?
Yeah.
You think
The beauty of Howard in that recap leading up to these questions, like he just reset the whole storyline for somebody maybe tuning in for the first time, and he just explained everything right up to the question. So why did you not get married? You know, what's going on now? Beautiful, just beautiful.
that someone better will come along? Is that right?
That's basically it.
No, not at all. Not
I must
at
say,
all.
our senior producer, Dan's wife, is very nervous. She's not spoken to anyone. Robin, do you
She's
think
just
you
been
know...
sitting there staring.
Robin, you feel somewhat competitive in this. Is this silence to psych us all out in case we are nervous?
If the three of us were to do a newlywed game with our better halves, who do you think? Who do you think would win?
Well, we would win.
You and Jeaner?
Oh, me and you, I thought.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Friday, Saturday, February 24th, BS Show Live, Emmaus Theater. Come on down. Let's go. More of that gold over there.
Do you feel confident that you know Dan better than anyone?
No,
You do not. Do you feel confident that you'll win?
no.
No. All right. Well, Robin.
Well, I guess we'll just have to play the game. And
Absolutely.
Here's how the game is played. We'll be asking each of our couples questions, and if the spouses match, their answer will get them 10 points. In the bonus round, the correct answer is worth 30 points. The couple with the most points at the end of the game wins. We'll be back to play the game right after this.
I mean, I remember like Saturday Night Live wasn't even a thought to watch it when this shit was on.
Right.
It was on at the same time, and I was like, "There's no way. I'd rather watch, homeless people play for a fridge box than
Watch Howard
The Sternly Web Game.
watch Howard what?
in blackface.
Oh yeah, the good old days.
Once again, your host, Robin Eubanks.
Thank you, Fred. Yes.
I realized I didn't even talk to my own beautiful wife. Look at her, huh? Look at me. Watch
What
me. Look at me. You never get to see me on a weekly basis be romantic with any women because my wife won't allow it.
Is that right? So now you can kiss and fondle all you want.
She got so jealous when I was with Martha Quinn laying on the beach. Isn't that right, honey?
I didn't particularly care for it.
Yeah, she didn't like it. Look at it. Look at me. Look how romantic. Watch me be romantic.
I gotta tell you, all the interaction. John's coming off the most normal with his girl, him and Dan, because Fred scared me when he told her to shut up, and then Howard right now is like, it bothered you, right? Stick your tongue in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
More lipstick, though.
Isn't that lovely? What a good marriage we have.
Are you nervous? You forgot to talk to your wife at the very
I did
beginning.
forget to talk. And by the way, this is my wife.
Wait for Howard to be like, look, I could fucking smack her if I want. Look, she loves it.
Last appearance before her implants. She's going in. She denounced me to make me happy.
I did not know that.
Yeah, to make her breasts much bigger from her A cup. She's going to go all the way up to a D.
I'm not an A.
You're a B?
I'm a B.
She's going to go up to a D.
No, wherever she is, she's going up to a D.
She's going to be my little Jugsy Mugsy. But my wife and I challenge any of the newlyweds here because we feel we know each other the best.
All right, okay.
That depends how he answers.
Hey, Stuttering John, you
we
think you
don't
can
just
beat me,
play the
huh?
game.
By the way, I also want to announce Dan is also getting implants. All right.
Well, let's play the game, Howard.
play.
For the first round, I'm going to ask all the ladies to leave the set.
So long, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies.
Look at John with a girlfriend.
Can you believe it?
Looks pretty good, too. All right, there you go.
All right.
So he's been saying
Gentlemen,
Degia
Hey,
since
guys.
1987 or whenever this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Channel 9 show shot with $1 million studio equipment. Now
Now we're $39.
Now $39, and you're shooting in 4K with Dolby Surround. I know, isn't it nuts, Chris? Crazy.
The girls are gone. We can masturbate. Come on. All right.
Ready for your first question?
Yes.
Gentlemen, how many times a week would you say you make whoopee? Stuttering John?
Oh, we don't have an. Okay.
Matt, you don't understand the question?
I thought maybe we had like a groupings, 5 to 10, 10 to 20. Okay, I'll say.
I just asked you the
Okay,
question.
I would say.
Robin, is this for on Earth or Mars?
I mean, who answers it's a pretty simple question.
No.
Is it different?
Yeah.
The way they count?
How many times a week do you bang Karen?
7.
7 times a week, okay?
7 times a week.
Howard, how
I
many
will
times a
say
week?
1 time a week.
1 time a week. Dan, how many times a week
I
do
have
you
to-
and your lovely bride make whoopee?
3.
3 times a week. And King of Mars? 2. All right. Question number.
Change that shirt. Might go up. Jesus Christ. Guy's wearing a button-up shirt with clouds all over
Number
it.
2, gentlemen. What sexual
2.
act?
And that's his girlfriend, too. When I had a girlfriend, at least, when Allison was my girlfriend, we'd do it 5 times a week.
just
You're
gotta
smart
shut
not
the
to get
fuck
married,
up.
King of Mars.
Okay, gentlemen.
And you wonder why that marriage didn't work out. He's like, yeah, you want to fuck me anymore. 10 to 20. Who would F that loser that much? 7 days a week, he's saying. Every day.
Well, let's see what
What
she's.
sexual act do you want to do, but your wife won't?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, this is a tough one.
Snuff film?
I don't think I can say this. Can I say this?
What, cut your hair? Say it in a clean way.
Yeah.
All right, anal sex.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. Who saw that coming?
What was he gonna say?
I want to put...
yeah. What was he gonna say? Up her shit pipe. Like what? What was the other? You're on a TV show.
a similar answer, Robin. Use my hand, however,
Use your hand.
on with the butt.
Okay, and Dan?
I mean, that's just weird. I mean, if you're gonna mess with that area, you go in with what you're. I mean, okay, maybe you're getting it warmed up a little bit.
Right.
I get that, but to specifically say, I just want to poke the poo poo cave is weird.
Yeah, the finger's a precursor.
Yeah, exactly. It's the opening act.
Just because you like it.
I know.
And your wife does it to you.
She spins him like a basketball half the day.
By his belt.
by his thin belt.
John said anal, huh? Dan doesn't want to do anal sex. I definitely don't want to do that. You know what's amazing? How's Dan going to win? Not only doesn't his wife know him, but Dan doesn't know Dan.
He doesn't know what he wants to do. Come on, Dan, you can do it. Answer the question.
From behind.
But
not in the behind.
Not okay.
You never had your wife from behind? Oh, my God.
That is pretty weird. That is weird.
Well, we're learning a lot tonight, aren't we?
All right.
And,
hey, Dan,
Fred,
take off your glasses. Maybe then she'll let you do it from behind.
Fred, what sexual act would you like to perform that Allison won't allow?
Okay, I would say the third input.
The third input, okay.
You guys really want to do that?
My planet, that's the eyes.
Question number 3,
I want to do it
gentlemen.
to you, Dan.
Question number 3. How many sets of male genitals has your mate seen? Stuttering John?
Oh, he knows.
Including mine?
How many male genitals?
3.
Okay. Howard?
Oh, boy. Boy, you should see the slobs that she went out with. I'm not even sure they had genitals. My wife had some really, I mean, I'm no prize, but boy, my wife had some real winners. I'm going to have to say 9.
9. Okay. Dan? How many
5.
genitals? 5? Fred?
4 that I know about, but I'm going to say 10.
Well, we'll be right back to see if the gentlemen really know their ladies right after this.
I love it.
Let's see. What game? Once again, your host, Robin Eubanks.
Okay, welcome back, ladies.
Robin, who do you think's going to win?
I don't know, you know, it would seem that you would know your spouse better than any of the others.
If my wife answers the questions honestly and stops being inhibited, we will win the game.
All right.
All right, let's get to it.
We'll see. You know, sometimes when people just meet, they get to know each other pretty well.
By the way, Karen, I didn't realize how loose you were.
That's just your
I've known the guy
asshole.
11 months.
Let's see if the husband's answers match the ladies, okay?
right, here we go.
First, Allison Stern. Oh, no.
All right, Allison.
How many times a week do you make whoopee?
1 or 2. That's not
Hold up the first card.
So does she have to be specific?
Yes, go ahead.
1.
All right. Okay. So flip over the cards. You have 10 points.
I have to say why.
Please, just answer the question.
Because of the television, I'll tell you why, because I've been with the same woman for 18 years.
two different stories here I'm getting.
Start.
That's right.
Robin, how many times would you say you and Dan make love a week?
3 times a week.
3 times a week.
Like clockwork.
Wow. Those, I mean, they're like CPAs. I feel like they had a spreadsheet. They had a whole chart you had to fill out before you could do it.
Watch as the little alarm goes off. Bing, it's time.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
And it's cheating.
King of Mars, how many times do you and the lovely Allison make whoopee during the week?
I'd say 4.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a hell of a car ride home.
Fred, hold up your card.
We said with Fred, Allison. How many times?
With
2.
Fred, it's twice, okay? And Stuttering John, Karen, how many times do you
Karen.
and Stuttering John
Karen, no stone unturned Harry.
make love or whoopee in a week?
4 maybe.
Okay, Stuttering John, hold up your card. 7.
That Kenny was lying about
Okay.
Hey, Robin, I bet you Dan, our senior...
That's not true. Lie number 1.
executive producer over there. I bet you him and his wife have exact times that they make love.
Is it set dates there?
Yeah, it looks like they're right on, go to sleep. Right on schedule.
All right.
I don't
1
have
to
enough
10.
time with him.
All right.
On the ones.
Sexual act do you want to do, but your wife won't? What will your husband have said that was,
We
Allison?
shouldn't go first every time.
I don't want to go first every
Come
time.
on,
All
let
right,
Dan go.
it's going to be the same answer, but Dan, Robin, tell me.
What act?
What act does Dan want to perform that you say
Go easy.
no to?
Oral sex.
Oral sex.
Well, it doesn't mean she's never done it. It just means on a regular basis.
Yeah, here we go. You gotta start the back pedal work here. I mean, why would that come up if it's in the rotation? You know?
Well, hold up your card, Dan. He said he would like to make love to you from behind, and you won't do that. Okay. What sexual act, Allison, would Fred like to perform, but you say no?
No pets.
I'd say Greek style.
Greek style.
What does that mean?
The fuck is Greek?
That's it. No, I understand what that means. That's
That's right.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was breaking plates or something.
I can say that is a match. Okay? And
So you
Stuttering
never
John.
ordered the special at a Greek diner.
Yeah. Where's
What
your
do you
coffee?
think they give you the coleslaw? You put it on your asshole.
I mean Robin. I mean Karen.
You're Robin.
What act?
Yeah, oral sex.
Oral sex.
oral sex. Wow. Oh, man, that
John
sounds
said
like...
anal sex. Okay.
Y'all had boring sex lives in the 80s.
What's that?
Said y'all had boring sex lives in the 80s.
First of all, Flo, don't be telling y'all about our sex lives, number one, because we ain't on that show. We're not being asked those questions.
But this is great. So they're 0 for 2, and both of them, he is projecting this like crazy sex life.
Right.
That he's not even getting oral, and now he's just expecting anal.
Yeah. He's never flown a plane. He wants to go to the moon. This guy. That's what's going on.
The dark side of it.
Yeah. Gross.
That was parent.
Karen.
She does the oral thing.
Very wrong about this whole thing.
Has he asked you about anal sex?
Yes.
Okay, and you say no.
Right. Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm so confused.
the oral thing. Reluctantly. All we used to do is the oral thing.
Lie a little bit.
What an orgy you're having.
Okay, Stuttering John and Karen, you start first this time.
He's like, all you do is the oral thing, you cocksucking whore.
Wow.
Boys, thanks for the laughs. Minus Mike for sure helping out during some rough patches. Here's to many more to come.
Here's some more rough patches, Walter.
PBWO Puppet Bob World Order. Walter Miley. Thank you, Walter.
Ooh.
Hope everything's getting better for you, my friend.
Do you?
Donald, I'm still 10 minutes behind. It is weird when one of the contestants in a game show is acting as a host. He couldn't let Robin just run things,
Yeah, that's true.
but that's Howard. He can't, you know. Hey, guys, this is a great blinder years. Okay, or blunder. Either one, we'll take.
Did Joe spell it wrong?
John always went on and on about how beautiful Karen was. Huh?
Lovely.
I think she was fine. You know,
Yeah.
spread eagle sheet. That's that's the sexual position Dan and his wife have. Greek equals anal with feta, says Chris has. Like it. All right. Bob, I saw your lips move.
Oh,
so-
stop it. You didn't.
All right.
We haven't answered, Robin.
Oh, you didn't answer. Oh, gee. What sexual act would you two like to perform that you say no to? Anal.
Well, I think that's...
Use his hand with the butt.
Right, come on, that's it.
That was weird.
No, that doesn't go.
Yeah, that's it. That's
No.
right.
The judges say no.
Robin, what do you...
What do the judges in the chat say? If you get fingered in the butt, is that anal? Survey says.
It ain't oral, hopefully.
Well, no, right, but I mean,
yeah, it's not what you think of when you say anal.
Yeah.
Skull.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's anal.
say?
I say no. You made it too confusing.
It's off limits.
Stuttering John and Karen, how many sets of male genitals does John say you have seen?
He would probably say, if he could spit it out. I'm kidding. He'd probably think 10.
All right, John, what did you say?
I can't believe this. Would you be honest?
I am being honest.
Three, he said.
Wow. You saw 3 sets.
Have you seen more than 3?
We never really discussed this.
Oh.
Well, so according to John, she is a hua.
Well, by his standards, when he's upset at Kate Meany, yes.
He don't think that, but that's what came out of John's mouth.
She's seen more balls than a rich woman in the 1800s.
Hello.
Wow.
Oh, all right.
All right, go ahead. How many?
Yeah, and she's saying 10, and guess she's right. So it's like 30. She's going modest. She's like,
This woman's been in a fucking ball pit.
yeah, exactly.
Sets of male genitals did Howard say you have seen, Allison?
Look at it. Now he has to find out. So who was the biggest? Tell me, any black guys?
No.
Before?
Well, how many
How
have
many
you
have
seen
you
during?
seen?
Well, what, have you seen any during your marriage to me?
10.
All right, 10.
Okay, 10. He said
Oh,
9.
should have been within 1. It's almost impossible.
You had one more, you whore. You just smacked me. How could you?
That should
All
be.
right, Robin, what did Dan say when asked the question, how many sets of male genitals has your mate seen?
5.
5!
Wow.
Bunch of ball counters.
I know. Yeah. And they go over. They probably had this whole meeting before the newlywed game about what they would possibly be asked.
Because Howard didn't make Dan drop his pants, so Allison would have seen 10.
That's right.
And Allison, what did Fred say?
You better take a commercial so she can count.
Oh, man. Man.
He knows about 10. 10.
All right, Fred?
Maybe there's more.
10! All right! Well, there you
It's so weird. They're like, my wife sees 10 other cocks. Yay!
have the first round. We'll now ask the men to leave the studio and find out how well their wives know them.
John, look at him in the chick jeans. Yeah. look at how high those are. My God.
With a t-shirt tucked in?
What a dumper on him, too. Well, yeah, he's on TV. He's got to look good.
Okay, ladies, we're going to start the questioning now. Let's start with Allison. First question. What is the first thing your man does after making whoopee? The first thing, he goes to sleep. He goes to sleep. Okay. Robin, what would you say the first thing Dan does after you make love?
Bob, what's the first thing your man does after sex?
I do wander around. I put my sweatpants back on and I leave the room.
Right.
I say, da-da.
All right. You got.
Where do you go?
He's like walking around like it's a nightclub. He's just working. He goes, how you doing? You good? You all right? You got everything you need? All right.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. He goes, hey, good seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Need
all
more
right.
bread.
Need more. You need water? What do you need? Water?
He goes to the bathroom.
He goes to the bathroom. Okay. Allison, what does Fred do? I'm very interested. What does Fred do right after you make whoopee?
He cleans
He beams back up to his planet.
up.
He cleans up. I wonder what that means. Okay. And Karen,
Did you hear how loud Jackie was laughing? She said he cleans himself up, and Jackie is going bananas. Listen to this.
what that means? Okay. And Karen, what does stuttering...
Hold on.
What does Fred do right after you make whoopee?
He cleans up.
He cleans up. I wonder what that means. Okay. And Karen, what does stuttering John do?
Goes to sleep.
He goes to sleep. Okay. Karen, what will your man say his maleness is if you said your maleness is blank inches long? What number would he say?
Wow.
Well, are we talking about before or after?
What is he going to say? He's probably going to give you the best number, I would imagine.
You know what? I'll say 6.
Okay.
Ooh. And you know she's being generous.
I would say 6. Oh, it's not a different question? No, same question. 6. Okay. Robin? 5.
See, I don't think they're understanding the question. The question is, what number would he give you if you asked how big it? Not what the actual number is, right? So they're doxing their dicks right now. Everybody on stage. Wow, Robin, Jesus Christ.
Well, she used to play in a different league back then.
Wow, Robin's like, oh, can you imagine pulling your pants down in front of her? Oh my God.
Yes, I can.
You know what? You don't need, ma'am.
Are you crying?
Are you crying?
Miss.
I'm crying.
You crying? Ugh.
Different question? No, same question. 6. Okay. Robin? 5. And Allison, what about Fred?
We need that laugh as a drop, by the way.
I'd say 7.
Okay, now,
I should have said 3.
the last of the 10-point questions, ladies. Robin, what is the single wildest thing your mate will say you did?
Shit on his chest.
Would it be crazy if she just said something insane, you know?
Or
I let him shove an umbrella in me and open it, you know.
When he's about to come, I punch him in the balls.
Right. You know, I like to hold a knife to him when we make love.
He pisses on me.
He pisses on me from across the room. The chatterbox.
Well, you have to tell us.
Gave him a job on a train.
Whoa!
What'd she say?
Gave him a blowjob on a train.
Really?
Yeah. Metro North or Subway? What do you think? Tickets? I'll come back. The guy's like, I'll come back. I'm busy.
It's the Polar Express. Ruined a lot of kids' Christmas.
Have fun writing that on a card. She's getting a standing ovation, by the way, from Jackie.
Okay, Allison, what is the single wildest thing Fred will say you did?
Slept with him on the first date.
Slept with him on a first date. Okay. Ooh, I didn't know that.
I don't want to go.
Karen, what will John say is the single wildest thing you did? Now, remember, you're playing to win.
Oh, God, I want to win. He may say, oh, God, oral sex at a gig.
Oral sex at a gig. Okay. And Allison, what is the wildest thing Howard will say you two have done?
I think he's going to say making love in a sink.
Making love in a sink?
Jesus Christ.
With me
How
in a
small
sink.
is his dick?
Well, he likes cleaning up right afterwards. You know?
Actually, he had to put the drain down because his dick went down it at one point. It was bad. Who knew?
Roy says cleaned out his litter box.
I was going to say.
He's the fucking best.
Allison, what's the wildest thing? Took half of everything he owns.
Okay. And your bonus question, ladies. Now, you're going to have to write this one down. And remember, this is for 30 points. What will your mate say is the most number of times you've made whoopee in one session? You just write this down. We will not talk about this out loud.
Yours is 3, Bob? That's your
I would
answer?
say, yeah. I mean, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most number of times
Sounds
you've
great.
made whoopee in one session. Is everybody ready? Okay. We'll be right back to see how well the women know their men after this.
Welcome to Load or No
Newlywed
Load.
Game. Once again, here's your host, Robin Eubanks.
Well, welcome back, men. I'm glad that you've rejoined us.
Do we look like a happy couple?
Let's start with Dan and Robin. Dan, what did Robin say when we asked her, what is the first thing your man does after making whoopee?
Get up and get tissues.
She said he goes to the bathroom.
Well, that's where the tissues are.
Well,
That's where the tissues are.
I almost said that. Don't fight
The
it.
judges are saying
This
no.
is bull. Hey, he didn't go. He didn't take
I
tissues.
think that's not a
Yeah, she made it sound like the guy's got to take a shit the minute after he comes.
That's right. If he took away my point,
Gotta be more
you have to go into the
specific.
bathroom to get the tissues. I thought you told me you clean. I thought you told me you clean your glasses off after. All right, let's go.
Fred Norris, what did Allison say is the first thing you do after making whoopee?
Calls Mars.
I say, mop up.
Okay, what did Allison say? He cleans up. Yes, indeed.
That looks like the opening of The Simpsons.
It really does.
I don't even know what that means.
Stuttering John. It's a Martian term for cleaning up. Stuttering John, what did Karen say is the first thing you do after making whoopee?
Take a pee, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom.
Idiot.
He goes to sleep.
First, I go to the bathroom.
And Howard, what did Allison say is the first thing you do after making whoopee?
Well, there are two things I usually do, Robin. It comes down to two things. I know. Oh, I'm rubbing my legs.
Yeah. Are you trying to remember?
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to get in the mood. Well, there are two things that I actually do.
Yes.
There are times, now I'm not saying this is my answer, I do go to the bathroom, or I roll over and go to sleep, or
What
I
did
take
she say?
Dan's call.
Oh.
That would be,
That's three things.
you know what? I usually get up and go to the bathroom, but I'm going to say don't say anything. I'm going to say that.
Hey, wait a minute,
I'm going to stick
we
with my
might
answer.
have to disqualify. Wait a
I'm going to
minute.
stick with my answer.
Let
I'm going
me
to stick with my
just
answer,
say-
which I was going to say was that I roll over and go to sleep immediately.
Well,
And I've
any
said it-
more of that, and we'll
Yeah,
have to disqualify you. No coaching.
Don't coach.
until
I
we
was gonna
flip the
say-
cards.
No, he was saying it.
No coaching until we flip the
so don't
cards,
coach.
okay?
What's wrong with you? You know, you're like a bubblehead.
So I can't get the point?
No,
You got
supposed to
20
be the
points
host.
now. Be glad.
Damn right.
Dan.
Didn't I go first last time? It's Fred's turn.
All right. Freddie.
I'm producing this thing.
When we ask Allison, your man will say his maleness is blank inches long. What did she say?
Oh, no.
Your John goes, oh, no.
Should I? Okay, 6.5.
6.5. What did you say, Allison? 7. Sorry. Okay, Stuttering John. Your maleness is blank inches long.
I'll say 6.
6. All right,
That is generous. That's the first one I lied on.
You say you were
Look at his face.
First one I lied on, she said. Oh, that's funny.
How about a kiss at least? Be happy about it.
I'm happy.
And, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this'll last.
Flip over the cards. You got one right.
Oh,
Howard, your maleness is blank inches long.
It's funny you say this is kind of a trick question. Mine is actually blank inches, but but I'm going to say 6 inches.
All right, Allison said 6 inches. Oh, there you go. And Dan, your maleness is blank inches long.
I hear Jackie laughing. He just asked the question and Jackie starts laughing. Oh, that's great.
And Dan, your maleness is blank inches long.
I'll say 7.
Robin
Wait till you hear the next question, Dan.
Okay.
I have to qualify that answer.
No.
Hey, Roger.
She's asking for a qualification.
That's 7 inches with his glasses off.
All right, Stuttering John, this is the last of the 10-point questions. What is the single wildest thing you will say your mate did?
Could I say this? I mean, oh, she's freaking out.
Go for it.
Oh, God, this is tough, man.
Go ahead, spit it out.
Just him or the whole band? Just kidding. Karen's very, very prudish.
She's very nervous,
oh,
too.
man, God, I don't know. This is a tough one. Oh, God.
Tell us. What is the wildest thing? First thing comes to your mind.
She did,
Say it already, you dope.
Correct terminology.
She masturbated for me in a sauna.
In a what? Masturbated for her in a what?
In a store?
In a store. Is that what he said? Wow.
Oh.
Correct terminology.
She masturbated for me in a sauna.
In a sauna.
That is not true. Is that true? That's not true. Wait a minute.
She beat a homeless man to death.
I bet I'll get it this time.
Now that's a revelation. That's something.
That ends that relationship.
We are not meant to be.
Oh, we are not meant to be. End quote.
Oh, sex at a gig. Okay. Oh, my God. Get me off this show.
It makes me realize the Newlywed Game really missed a chance. They should have made all the cards hard, like out of wood. Because they're always hitting over the head. Would be great.
I should have framed them all. Like they're all in frames, like
Right.
the old WWF shit when they used to break records of it. Cyndi Lauper's record went over Lou Albano's head.
Right.
I don't know how many of these relationships will survive this show. What is
Nothing
the
to hide when you're in love.
What is the single wildest thing you'll say your mate has done, Howard?
Well, I'm going to say there's 2 wild things that come to mind, Robin. I don't utter a word.
Yes, please.
One time I banged her in the bathroom, and another time I had sex with her when we were fixing up our house. We had it right in the house there on the floor. I know it's not wild, but I'm going to say we had sex on the floor of the house that we were building.
Allison?
While it was being built.
Making love in a sink.
See,
is
it was
what
the
she
bathroom,
said.
yeah,
Yes, okay. Well, you don't get any points for that, Howard.
That's too bad. Boy, it's some wild life I'm having, huh?
Yeah, you're really excited the whole crowd with that one.
Yeah, why can't you be like Karen a little bit?
A point anyway, Howard.
Give her a point. 20 points.
What is the single wildest thing, Dan, your wife will say she did?
Didn't you masturbate in front of your wife, man?
I don't think I could top Howard's. I would have to say on the Long Island Railroad.
Whoa.
What happened on the Long Island
He
Railroad?
took the train.
Let's say that oral sex on the Long Island Railroad.
All right, Robin.
Conductor Flush was just picking her teeth.
Hey, Robin. Who said that? Now, Robin.
Flip over the card.
Hey, was the conductor playing with himself?
How are we going to put this on TV?
Yeah, cross that out.
And Fred, what is the wildest thing? Oh, you're keeping that. You want that. What is the wildest thing she's ever done?
There's a couple, but I'd probably say the wildest thing was on the beach in St. Bart's.
On the beach in St. Bart's. Allison, what did you say? Slept with him on the first date.
Slut.
Good old slut.
Here is the bonus question.
Take your marker out, Karen.
No, she already, they've already written this down. What will your mate say is the most number of times you've made whoopee in one session?
I would say 5.
She said 5. You now have 50 points. Okay. Fred, King of Mars, you have 30 points. Here's the 30-point question. What will your mate say is the most number of times you've made whoopee in one session?
5.
3. Oh, that's too bad.
You mean count with her?
Dan and Robin, what is the most number of
2 of them was before she got home, but it was in preparation.
times you've made whoopee in one session?
The full 2.
The full 2. Hey, they now have 60 points. All right, Howard, you and Allison could tie for first place if you answer this question correctly. What will your mate say is the most number of times you've made whoopee in one session?
No problem. 1. Robin, I don't know what I'm cheering about. I'm pretty depressed.
Here is your grand prize, an intensive 1-hour sex counseling session with TV's one and only diminutive 6-yenta Dr. Ruth Westheimer. That's right, she's right here.
Hey!
That's what John looks like now.
Yeah, John should dress up like her on Halloween. That'd be the best costume ever. Oh, man. Good for them. Good for them. Hold on. Let me see if she talks.
Hey, give me a hug.
Wow. Bravo, boys. Good pull.
Yep.
Good pull.
So it was a tie?
It was a tie. I think him and Foreman. So funny. You say Noga. They, I believe, served at the same time in the Israeli military. My mom and Dr.
Really?
Ruth.
Oh.
Dr. Ruth was a badass sniper.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
legendary.
10 minutes on her back then. Remember, Mike? I used to have a whole...
Oh, yeah.
The 10-minute Dr. Ruth chunk.
Oh,
All right, listen, thank you. The 400 plus in here today joining us. Come and join us right back, right around the corner, but we're going to be on the other side of the wall. Can't thank you guys enough for membering up and joining us on these bonus show. Dang Lizard. So today I was walking home editing an AI face swap of a guy rubbing his nipples when a colleague walked up behind me and asked, "What am I doing?" The Devilverse can be very embarrassing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Well, we hope everybody enjoy. What is this? Oh, home run, Shuli.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, buddy. We hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We will be back in just a few minutes on the YouTube channel. Tell all your friends and neighbors.
Yes.
We'll see you guys. We got a jam-packed show at 4. It'll be fun. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye, Doodle.